Hey everybody, it's Martha. Welcome to my Shabby Craft Studio. I'm so happy you're here. Today I am going to work on these collage pages. I just took the book pages, lined them up, and did my collaging. And basically what I did was I took my folder of you know, I keep a folder like this, and not a folder, an envelope, and I have all of my, this is all like plain bits, like, you know, masking paper and Rachel paper and lined paper, things that could be written on if I wanted to add those. And I had an envelope, and of course I didn't find it before I started this, because, you know, that's how Martha rolls. This one. This was full, and this is all that's left. I did 4 strips of these pages. That one's a little shorter, and I did one more that I've already cut up, and it was like this. So that's all I've got left, and this thing was, you know, packed pretty full. So I took that, and I just collaged. I just went nuts collaging, didn't pay any attention. And the reason it looks pale is because I put gesso over it after it was done being collaged. And I tried not to put too many things on there that were focal points. And that's sort of why it's also blurred out. And I wanted to use the gesso to push the things to the back. And what I did was, this is one of the cards that I did, and if you can see, I did some stamping on it. And so, and then I covered the backs too, because I wanted to make tags out of these. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. We moved a bunch of furniture around today, and the dust has gotten to me. I used a lot of the tags in here, like this is one of them. And I did add a focal point on here, but that's one of them. And you can see the stamping. And I just feel like the stamping adds some interest, some depth. And let's see, I'm trying to, I think I used a couple more in here too. I think a couple I used were pockets. Oh my goodness. Sorry, now I'm going to sound all congested and stuffy and weird. Okay, so here's 2 of the pockets that I did as well. I have to stand up. I have my camera way further away now. Let's see if I can get some light on the subject. So you can see I did these pockets here and cut those out. And so I just put, you know, just used various stamps on them so that it gave them some depth, some interest. And when I say depth, I mean like, okay, so, you know, you have the background stuff and then some gesso. So that pushes some of this brighter stuff to the back. And then the stamping adds another layer on top of that. I'm trying to find if there's any more in here, I thought, maybe not. Okay, so anyway, I used a lot of them in the making of that journal. And so today, I'm just going to make some more. And I pulled these out. These were not gessoed, but I pulled these out of my tag pocket. I love tall tags. And I pulled those out, and I'm going to do some stamping on these too. So what I did was I actually did the stamping all over before I actually cut them up. And that's kind of fun because you don't know where it's going to end up. Excuse me one moment. Oh my goodness. Kick up the dust and then can't breathe and all kinds of things. So I did use black and on the other one. I'm going to try the brown archival. I do mostly use archival. Now I can't see my camera because I have it up high. And when I've been doing my videos with the camera lower, I don't like the way they come out. So yeah, trying it up higher. And then, of course, I can't see. I don't know why, but my videos were coming out great with, well, I'm not bragging, not great. I liked the way they were coming out when my phone was down lower in the holder. But the last few, well, that didn't show up very well at all, did it? Is it my ink pad? Or is it the stamp? Is it because I'm doing it on gesso? Let's see. Or because I'm yapping away. Oh, that's better. I guess I just didn't press hard enough. So what was I saying? Hello. Yeah. Anyway, I want some of it to not be as dark. I was going to go there, but I don't know if that's where I was going on that train. But that train left the track, so I might do some in the brown, and I like that. I like that a lot. Of course, it's butterflies. Of course I like it, right? So I hope this finds everyone doing well. This is the Sunday before Christmas, if you celebrate that holiday. I don't know what everyone is doing. I know we are not going anywhere. So we delivered our gifts to our grandchildren, daughter and son-in-law, earlier. Actually, last Sunday we went up. And they live about an hour away from us. And we don't get to see them that often just on a regular basis before COVID ever happened. So I'm unhappy that these are all, you know, Tim Holtz stamps. Can't tell you which ones because I've thrown away the packaging. It's just, I can't stand the packaging they put that stuff in. It's worthless. And I don't want to deal with it. So, what was I saying? So we went to see the grandchildren and the family last Sunday. And we handed over the gifts. They didn't open them. And they are supposed to FaceTime us on Friday, on Christmas. So I'm happy with that. Sometimes I'm, you know, sad about it, of course. But I'm of the I'd rather be safe than sorry group. So I'm okay with sitting this one out. It could be worse, you know, if I catch something, I could be sitting it out permanently, and I'm not ready for that. I am not ready for that. So, yeah, I like the way this is coming out with the brown. There's a few more things I want to put on here, though. So I can't get too carried away with one stamp. Which is why I'm trying desperately to just, let's see. Is that in that baggie? Might have been. I'm going to use this one. So this is just another way to add some interest to these collage sheets. You know, you're not just collaging and leaving it. And honestly, I don't think you can do too much in the backgrounds because you're going to put a focal point on them anyway. Hopefully. Maybe. Maybe not. Possibly. And I'm okay with it going every which way. Because why not? Right? It's your stuff. And these are going to be cut up into pockets and tags as well. Or I could do them as, I don't know, anything you want. You can do whatever you want. Whatever your little heart desires. Because it's your stuff. And if you don't like it after you cut it up, if you don't like what's there, cover it up again. Right? Isn't that the possibilities are endless. And it doesn't get better than that. Possibilities being endless. And then you just find your focal points that you want to put on these. All right, that one I think I'm happy with. Sorry for the sniffling. I'm going to put my black ink away because I really like the way the brown is coming out. All right, so I want to put some of this. This is a Hero Arts stamp, and it's a script, French script. It is doesn't say which it is, but there's the number. Hopefully that's showing up. So yeah, we moved a bunch of furniture around. We have 3 bedrooms up here, and one was an office and one's a spare. And so we switched the spare around. Oh, I'm stamping upside down. Well, it's French and it's script and it's going to be covered up. No sweat. So, and we moved the office stuff out into our dining room because we don't use it as a dining room. It's where the sewing machine currently lives. My little junky sewing machine. Not junky. It's not junky. I sew junky stuff on it, like the ephemera folio pockets. So, there. I do love a script in the background. And do one up here too. And so we moved the computer desk and the printer and stuff. It was in the dining room once before, and then we moved it out, and then we moved it back. So we're always moving stuff around in this house. And then a bunch of stuff went downstairs into the basement because we're not really using it, and that's stuff I need to get rid of. I'm tired of shifting it, and you know, we're not using it. Get rid of it. Make it go away. All right. Whoopsies. Oh, great. That was the cover to my ink, and it went way back. Way back. So that kicked up all kinds of dust because our house is just dusty no matter what we do. We have propane heat, and I think that probably adds to it. I don't know. It's certainly not dust-free. I can tell you that much. Love the propane heat over a heat pump, though, because everywhere else we've ever lived since moving to Virginia, we've had electric heat pumps, and those things are not warm. Not warm at all. So, yeah. So, you know, the hardest time for me, I don't actually have a problem with not being, I'm not thrilled about it, as I was saying, but not being with my daughter and son-in-law and the grandgirls. I'm not totally heartbroken, and I'm not going to go, you know, complaining about it that we can't be with them this year in person. But I do always have a hard time with like January and February, and sometimes March too, because those are really hard months for me to get through. Like, even though the daylight starts getting longer as of tomorrow is the winter solstice, even though I cannot, I don't know, it's just like January, there's nothing to look forward to, January and February. That's usually when it snows here, and that's usually when, you know, it's already gotten really cold. Like, we had a beautiful fall. I could not complain about the kind of fall we had here. It was gorgeous. It lasted a long time. We had really great weather. I mean, it was excellent. So, oops. So, Yeah, I cannot complain about fall at all. But January and February, they always stink a little bit, you know? It's always tough. So I was talking to Carol over at Free Spirit Arts, and we've been talking about doing not a challenge, but like craft along. And we were thinking that maybe you guys would like to join in on. And basically, we're going to make a 2021 journal. And we're going to work on that probably next week and possibly into the beginning of January. And she's going to talk about this on her channel as well. But we'd like anyone who would be interested to join along with us. And pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to help each other along through 2021. We know that 2020 was a rough year for a lot of people. And we want to be there for you guys if you're struggling to be creative, if you're going to, you know, be disappointed if 2021 actually starts out, at least, not as great as everybody's hoping it will, because let's be honest, just because there's a vaccine out doesn't mean COVID's going away anytime soon. So, and, you know, I don't want to get political. That's not what this is about. This is just, we want to be there to help you guys and help each other. So if you're at all interested, what I'm going to do, and Carol is thinking about it, whether she wants to do it as well, I think I'm going to do an altered book. I have not done an altered book before, and I want to challenge myself to see if I can make an altered book. And it shouldn't be too hard to do because, well, knock wood, I've watched, you know, I'm pretty sure I've watched Rachel, and I've definitely watched Gail Augustinelli do it. And I think that it's time for me to try that. So if you'd like to play along, if you've never done an altered book, don't look to me for a tutorial. Because we all know that doesn't work very well for me. But if you guys want to join along, I'd really love to have you. And I think it'll be fun. And what we are going to do, what Carol and I are planning on doing, I love numbers, so I'm going to stick some more numbers on here. I think what we're going to do is we are going to sort of make it, we're calling it somewhere along the lines of 2021 personal journal. But we're going to work on things like positivity, gratitude, visions. I don't know how many of you have ever heard of or done a vision board. I've actually never, I don't think I've ever actually done a vision board, but I know what they are, and I sort of kind of use a similar process sort of in my mind, if that makes any sense. Anyway, all right, I think that's enough for that one. And let's do the next one. I don't know what I did with it. There it is. Okay, that one over there. This is a really long one. So I think that what would be fun is if we had people doing it along with us. So Carol and I talked. We're very much on the same wavelength about a lot of things. She is in Idaho. Hi, Carol. Hey girl. It was good talking to you this morning. And there's a possibility that we may try to do synced. Of course, somebody's got to tell me how to do it, and somebody's got to tell her how to do it too. Videos. Like, we'd love to either do a live or do videos together. And I tried to sign up for StreamYard, and I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing there. And so I need to talk to somebody who knows what they're doing as far as StreamYard is concerned. So if we can pull off a live, we'd really like to do that. If we can't, we're going to we're going to wing it. We'll just do separate videos, but we would really like to be able to, I'm looking for something that fits in this. I've got this stamp out, but I wanna I hate when I say that. I want to be able to fit a number in there. So we'll try that one. I don't know if it'll work or not. Oh, I pushed too hard in the middle. I pushed a little too hard on my Anki. Oh, look at that. That's fun. So just gently touch around the edges, Martha. There we go. That's much better. So we are going to put this together, and what we're going to do is we're going to try and keep it going the whole year of 2021. So I think that'll be kind of fun. It'll be something to look forward to. We'll probably do it once a month, I think. We're still in the working stages. We just talked about it this morning on FaceTime. If you guys know anything about, you know, streaming live with another person and how to do it, please chime in. Please give us some tips, hints, help, and let us know, because I think it'll be really fun. So, and we're just doing it. It's not spiritual. It's not, you know, based on faith. If you want to go there, that's great. More power to you. But that's not what we're doing with it. We are just doing something to try and keep life positive through 2021. If you're feeling down, we want to be there to help you. And if you're feeling stuck, then, you know, we want to try and help you out with that. And if you've ever heard of the law of attraction, we may talk a little about that. You know, if you want information on any of that stuff, let us know and we can talk about it. And I think we're just going to, you know, we're going to wing it here. We're going to see how it goes. And anybody who wants to join in, it's not a challenge. All we're saying is, if you want to join in, get a journal ready. The first thing that we'll be doing is working on our journals, making them. And the other thing that we're going to do is you can go on Pinterest or on Google or whatever you do and find some quotes that you might want to put in your book. And we're going to do things like put quotes in there. We're going to put, eventually, at some point along the way, we're going to put pictures in there. So if there's pictures that you want to put in there, it's going to be kind of a feel-good. Might call it the feel-good journal. What do you think, Carol? Can we call it the feel-good journal? That might be what I call mine. You can call it whatever you want. But we'd like to share, and I'm not sure, I mean, I don't know how we would do that other than maybe I could start a Facebook page or something, and it would be for everybody who wants to join in on it. It wouldn't necessarily be open to the public, though. So, yeah. We hope that you will join us on this. And like I said, not a challenge. It would be like once a month and no pressure. But we'd really like it if others would join us on this little journey of experimenting and trying to make 2021 a more positive year despite what might happen. So let us know what you think. You can comment here on my channel. You can comment on Carol's channel. She is Free Spirit Arts. 3 words, Free Spirit Arts on YouTube. And you could message us. I'm on Facebook. Carol's on Facebook. And I may put my email at the bottom of my YouTube channel if you want to contact me there. But I just think it would be fun. We're really looking forward to it. And it's sort of to build camaraderie. It's to support each other and to work through what might not be easy to work through. So we do hope that you will join us. Okay, I'm going to do these 3. And sort of, I'm going to have to squeeze down. I don't even know if I can reach that. I'm going to have to get something long and reach the cover to my ink pad that fell between my desk and and my drawer unit, because it's going to be hard to get to. It's kind of back far enough. I have very short arms, so it's kind of back far enough that it makes it a little tough. A little bit tough. Just a little bit tough. All right, I have, let's see. There we go. I have a smaller script kind of thingy-majiggy. Scribbles. I just want this very light, so I'm just barely pressing. So we had a storm blow through the Northeast, and lots of people got lots of snow. Not us. We got ice. I hate ice. Ice is a pain, and it's not fun. That one didn't even need anything, and I stuck some on there. So, yeah, we didn't have much fun with it. We stayed in, stayed to ourselves. West of us and east of us got snow. We got ice. And I'm talking west of us 10 miles and east of us 10 miles. We were in a hole that only got ice. But we are supposed to get some snow on Christmas, at least last I checked. So we'll see. That would be special. I would very much like snow on Christmas. Let's see. At least it would make staying home, being at home and not being able to see family and stuff, it would make it sort of like worth it, dare I say. And no, I'm not using an acrylic block because, you know, half of these don't stay on anyway. Don't stay on an acrylic block, I should say. Okay. So, I'm excited about the journal thing. I really am. I don't do a lot of journaling, and honestly, this can be whatever you want it to be. It can be mixed media. It can be drawing. It can be collaging. It can be pictures and quotes. It can be, it can be writing. It's going to be whatever you want it to be. We are going to put like some guidelines out, kind of like, to help you along. Like, we're going to, we're going to focus on this month, or we're going to focus on this next month, and kind of give you some guidelines just to help you along and decide what might help you prompt your entries. So I hope you guys will join in. I really do. It should be fun. And, we all need a little fun now and then, right? All right. Let's see. I think I'll put the butterflies on there. Surprise, surprise. I put it right there. And yep, I inked over something else. And yep, there's probably going to be a focal point going over that anyway. I don't care. It's okay with me. My whole new thing is going to be about letting go and being freer with my art. So it's all good. It's all good, right? Because there aren't any rules. There's no one telling you got to do it a certain way. Are there methods that you might want to use? Sure. Are there things that might happen if you don't do it a certain way? It might not come out quite right. Sure, but you go with the flow. You don't like it, you cover it up. Remember that journal I did? I know you all know the journal I'm talking about. I love the way it ended up, but it wasn't looking too healthy there for a while. As Carol said, it was butt ugly. Thank you, Carol. But she was right. It was butt ugly. Sorry, I'm trying to find the right containers these all go in, so I'm not trying to gather them. Okay, I have to try and reach my cover now. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Oh, maybe this will work. Okay. Ooh, that's closer. Okay, bear with me. I'm right here. Yes. Yay. See? I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Okay. So I have to move these over there. Where are we? Time-wise, I'm still recording. 33 minutes. Okay. So I'm going to pull out the big one, and open her up. Okay, I'm trying not to shove my carousel off of the table, but I gotta get the feet of the cutter on the table. Alrighty, standing up again. Alright, so I know I need to even this off. And it's better up here. Evan, go with Daddy. Come get him, Tony. It's okay. I'm recording, but it's okay. All right. Now, I can't put it in this way, so I have to cut my sizes first. I'm okay with that edge. So, let's see. What size is this? I really love these big tags. Oh, that one's a little bit. I like these tags, the tall ones. All right, so that's about 3.5, I think. All right. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second, guys. Oh my. Hold on. I just unplugged my lamp. Okay. The lamp has to move. The cord has to move. Sorry, everybody. And we have light again. Okay. 3. I'm going to do 3.5. Okay. And then this is, so I did this about 3.5, and it is about 8.25 tall. And you know, your pages are like 8.5, but if you're going to put it in a pocket, then your pocket is going to take up some room at the bottom of the page. So 8.5 might be a little long. Hold that thought. So this is the But Ugly, was once a But Ugly journal. Not any longer. Okay, so this is the one I just cut. And see, it sticks out at the top. So what I do is I trim the top and trim the bottom because it's a little rough anyway. Oop, can't forget to put these back in. It's a little rough anyway. This journal's in my shop, in case you're interested. So what I do is I cut the top and the bottom a little bit. I don't think the bottom of this cuts evenly. Like the line is not... The thing to line it up here seems even. The one down here doesn't seem as even. So there. So I probably cut at least 1/2 inch out there. I didn't back them. Oh, sugar. Well, I'll just have to back it when... I'll have to back them individually. Hold that thought. I have a bug here. Okay. He's now gone. I won't even talk about those bugs. Oh. All right. I should have backed these, and I didn't. But that's okay. A lot of times what I'll do... I'm trying to think if I did this on this one, and I don't... Yeah, I did. I double the pages on the back. But that doesn't help. Okay. So, what I'm trying to do is, because the top and bottom aren't even, I'm trying to line it up on this line here. All right. I'll cut a little. I just said I wasn't going to do it down here, didn't I? Because it's not even. That's okay. It's close enough. Close enough for me. Okay. Then I'll just go through and back all these. Now, do I want pockets? I could have pockets. Like this needs to be glued down tighter. I think I'll do one more tag. Now, pockets need to be... I always have to go back and check. So a good pocket on a regular size page, 8.5 by 11 page, needs to be... I always leave a little space here. I don't like to butt it right up against because it makes it hard. So I would say a 5-inch pocket is good. And then if you want it, I like about 2.5 tall. Because then things don't clog up in there. So, or fall out. So, what did I say? 5 and a what? I am so bad. I can't remember anything anymore. I never could when it comes to number. I think I said a 5-inch, right? So we're going to do a 5-inch. We'll do a 5er. We'll do a 5er. Okay, so 5 is right there. And I know this is a straight edge because... All right, and then what I'm going to do is cut this. This is about 6... So we need to trim the top. And we need to trim the bottom. Tony just came in to get Evan so he could take him out, give him... Evan gets a little yogurt every day. And he likes water. He doesn't drink water out of a bowl. Like... We have a water bowl out all the time, but he won't drink out of it. It's very bizarre. We're not sure why. or when that changed. So 4-inch pocket to be really tall. So 2, 4, no, 2.5. That's a half. 1, 2, 2.5. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 3-inch pocket. So I'm going to do like 2 3/4. I think 2. That's 3. 2 3/4 pocket. There. It makes a nice little pocket. 2 3/4. And this can be anything. That could be a pocket. That could be a little tuck. Okay. Well, maybe I didn't measure those exactly right, but that's okay. All right, this needs to be evened off up here. And then this needs to be evened off down there. So this is how long. I hate math. Have you ever heard me say anything about loving math? 10. 5 is too wide. No, 5 is good for pockets. So we'll cut it at 5. All right. And then I think, let's see, 7 3/4. You know what? You know what I'm going to do with these? I think I'm going to make belly bands. So I'm cutting these in half. So this is 5. 2.5 and 2.5 is 5. Last I checked. Belly bands. Hi, Ev. 2.5. There. Okay. So I have some belly bands, I have some pockets, and I have some tags. And that was from one long strip of collaged pages. Yay me! I like building these up because then we can decorate them with whatever we want and back them if we want. Like, I don't need to back these again as belly bands, but these here, but I will because they need to be a little firmer. That one's okay. That one's okay. This one's a little flimsy, but they might be okay just like that as belly bands. But the tags I would definitely need to back, and the pockets are probably okay too. When you cut them down, the gesso really helps, and the fact that I put 2 layers of pages on the back really helps. So that's it for me for today. I'm glad you joined me. When I start putting focal points on these, I'll do that in another video. But for now, I'm going to call it good and not keep you any longer. But think about doing the journal project with Carol and I. And if 2020 was a struggle for you, then we want to make it not so much a struggle. We want to try and help each other through this. And I don't think there's anything more important than helping each other through tough times. So honestly, okay, these were already done. That one was already done. So that's what we got. Got all of this today. How fun. And of course I'll ink up the edges. And I'll put, I'll punch these on the drawer. So yeah, we hope you guys will join us. And we'll be putting out more information. And we're looking forward to spending some time with you. All right. If I don't see you before, I hope you all have a very, very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, whatever's coming up for you guys next. I hope you enjoy it. If you're in lockdown, don't despair. Eventually, we're going to make it through this and come out on the other side. So you guys take care. We love you. Love you very much. I appreciate you being here very, very much. I'm grateful for you, and I'll be back soon. Hugs. Happy crafting. Bye.